Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to another EDOPRO Beginners. Today we're playing my Albaz Monster Mash against Ancient Warriors. Ancient Warriors. Let's go. Ancient Warriors. That's what they do. They bounce and shit and bring you back. That's right. Come on, Albaz. He banished. I got the right. I got the right monster. Banish you, bitch. Boom. That's that fucking kaiju. Got a boss to his hand. Kaiju. Ah, that kicks in. Destroy the end of the field. He forget. He doesn't know about the Albaz monsters. It's like, I'll take that shit. That's like, why coming the whole three. I got a spear mode in there. Doesn't matter. There it is. Oh, honest. We need a light for our blacklister. Haha, what you Ash gonna do, bitches? Blow that shit. Nah. Yeah, it's game, Holmes. Plus, we got any fuel spell. We can get the Borderluge. So I fixed this deck since our last gameplay. Albaz is pretty much, whatever. I'm trying to play. I want to play the all monsters, but unfortunately, So the deck's in the description if you want to check it out. But yeah, I got a bunch of monsters because they have the flooded. My last video, how to beat flood wanderies. Yeah, right here. That's the key. So we maximize that, maximize her, just for that. And people like to play few spell shit. Boom, he comes out for free. You know what I'm saying? Plus he negates, he banish. 2000 defense, 2800. Yeah, you can't go wrong with that shit. Plus there's a zombie structure deck gonna be coming out, I think, next. Yes, we got these. Yeah, it's in the description. You want to check it out. What all these cards are. Pretty much the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fusion, 6 fusion that came with the starter deck, and then whatever you want to put in. Whatever you want to put in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, and then we got the Utopia lightning shit. Him for him and shit like that. We need the nightmares for anything. You need nightmares for anything, Just 2 different monsters. That's all you need. I mean, 2 monsters with different names. Doesn't matter. And then we got her for the zombie world shit. And that's it. Let's check it out. See how the ancient gears work. Because I don't know how they work. Well, we're going to learn it together. That's why it's called beginners. Right? Let's see what he has here. Link. Oh, you got a Toad. Mr. Toad, Mr. Abyss. See, I don't want to stall. I want to just kill them with the fucking lightning, you know what I mean? Because there's monsters. They can't be destroyed by effects. So, I'm going to kill them with our fucking, yeah, I don't play any hand traps because hand traps, you don't do shit, as you can see in this situation here. He's got hand traps, but doesn't mean use them. So yeah. So I love monsters, as you can tell. I love monsters more than spells and traps. But the reason I'm playing the zombie world is against the Flood Wanderies is an automatic win against those motherfuckers. Alright, let's go. Alright, continue spell. During your main phase, you can special summon one ancient warriors monsters from your hand. That's crazy because you could special summon any of them, man. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that zombie but you know, that zombies continue spell card, but this one is more of a you know, whatever. But you take 100 damage for every level you bring in. You can send this card. You can send this face-up card. Wait, you can send this face-up card from your spell and trap zone to the graveyard, and then target one ancient warriors monsters on the field. Damage. Wait, change it to. Wait, oh, change. What? Change it to any attribute. Then, if you target a monster your opponent controls at activation, you can take control of it. You can only use each of the. Okay, so I don't know how that works. So you can change any attribute. Then if you target a monster your opponent controls, I don't know how that works. Control. Wait. Ancient gear monsters on the field. Change it to any attribute. So you can go water, you know, earth, fire, light, dark, and wind. So 6 attributes. Oh wait, there's a divine too, right? Yeah, there's divine. Okay. Then, if you targeted a monster your opponent controls at activation, you can take it. Okay, so you have to target one of the opponent's monster with your ancient warriors, and then I guess you could change and take control of it. Yeah, it's a lot of shit to just like take control of your opponent's monster. Okay. So I'm gonna bring this dick down. This dick fuck. Okay. There you go. While you control a level 7 or higher ancient warriors monster, you can. Oh wait. Your opponent must pay 400 life points to activate card or effect. You can only use each of the following effects of ancient warriors: tyrannical ding dong, Chinaman, ding dong ving. Okay, ding dong chingling. Once per turn. If this card is normal or special summon, you can add one level 7 or higher ancient warrior monsters or one ancient warrior continuous spell trap from your deck to your hand. If a monster is sent to your opponent's graveyard, you can target one card in your opponent's graveyard, banish it, and if you do, draw one card. Okay, pretty good. So it took 600 because that's a level 6 from this card right here. So level 6, 600. Okay. Then he's gonna get a level 7 or higher. Ding Dong Chinaman. He's gonna get Ancient Warriors, Rebellious Lu Fang. How the fuck did he come down? Cannot be normal summon or set. Must be special summoned from your hand by controlling the highest attack ancient warriors monsters on the field. Even if it's tied, you can only special summon ancient warrior rebellious Liu Kang. Fight once per turn. This way, once per turn during the main phase. Quick effect. You can destroy the one face-up card or face-up monster your opponent controls with the highest attack, your choice. If tied, you cannot activate monster effects the turn you activate this effect, except ancient warrior monsters once per turn during the end phase. If your opponent controls a monster with the highest attack on the field, even if it's tied, give control of this card to your opponent. Alright. So he's 22 and he's 28. Alright, sounds good. And he plays a fuse. What's this? Another fuse spell? You must send this card to the graveyard during your second standby phase. After activation, once per turn, during your main phase, you can toss a coin, and if the result is heads, send this card to the graveyard. If this card is sent to the graveyard from the spell on trap zone to the graveyard, you can activate this effect. This turn, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to this activation of your ancient warrior cards and effects. Also, until the end of the turn, all ancient warriors effect monsters you currently control gain this effect. When the card declares an attack, you can destroy one card on your opponent's control. Okay, sounds pretty good. Oh, okay, so he's gonna have to toss a coin. It's mandatory. You must send this card to the graveyard during the second. Okay. Activation once per turn during the main phase. You can toss coin, and if you, why did you do it? It's gonna get sent to the graveyard. What do you get? Coin toss heads. Huh? You got it. You got it. What can I say? Wait, he did get heads, right? If it's heads, send the card to the graveyard. Okay. So, can I activate this effect this turn? So what effects is he activating? What effect did he activate? Send a card to the graveyard. If this card is sent from the zone to the graveyard, you can activate this effect. This turn, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to this activation of the ancient gears. Cards and effects. Also, until the end of the turn, all ancient gear monsters. That's dumb, because the turn already ended. The turn have ended. So that was useless. He should have just sent that card. You can send face up card from your spell. Change it to any attribute. I don't know. That was a way he wasted that card for no reason. I don't know why. Alright. So an Albaz is normal summon. Except during the damage step. You can discard one card. Fusion summon one fusion monster from extra deck using monsters on the field. Using monsters on the field, on either field, as fusion material, including this card. But you cannot use other monsters you control as fusion material. Alright. So we can use one of these bad boy. Dark or level 8 or higher. So we have what do we have here? What do we have? This one's a level 8 or higher. This one's a special summon card this turn. This one's a light. We can't. So none of these two. We can get this guy. Can't be destroyed by battle, but you know those fuckers. They So I'm gonna go for this bad boy. Dark monsters and Fallen of Albaz. We'll go for him and destroy that shit. You know, so we're gonna go for the Lubellion, the Searing Dragon. We'll discard that because we have many. And then when he's normal summon or special summon, we can banish. Oh no, we can shuffle. Okay, Okay, level 8 monsters from your extra deck. Except Lubellion. So if this card fusion summon, you can discard one card, fusion summon one level 8 or lower fusion monsters from the extra deck except himself, and then by shuffling the material from the deck, let's see, from the deck, field, and face up banish. So we can shuffle into the deck cards from the field, from the graveyard, and from the banish. So we could get this and yeah, we can get that and himself. So we discard that because he works in a hand or graveyard. So he's like, alright. So he's gonna try to banish and draw a card here. Yeah, if a monster goes into the graveyard, he can banish one of the card and then draw a card. So he's gonna banish Fallen of Albaz. Everybody's scared of Albaz. So he banished and then he draws a card. But then he shuffle from the field, graveyard, or banish face up. So yeah, we get that and we'll do himself to get him out. This is one Fallen Albaz and one fusion, synchro, exceed, or link monster. And then I'm gonna use this effect. I always use this effect to get another boss. We're trying to get, so only one that we can't get a boss is this guy. So pretty much, so he give us a boss. He gives a boss. So these three give us Fallen the boss to the hand. You know, since we're not using any branded spell or trap card, we don't really need this guy, other than to like extend it to him. But he banished. But then this guy banished. So since he banished, and if we bring this guy out, we wouldn't have been able to go into that, right? Because this one needs to be banished. But you don't have to discard a card. That's the good thing about this one. But you have to banish the material, right? From the hand, field, or graveyard. So difference in him and him is this one you have to discard a card and then get it from the banish, face up, graveyard, and field. Okay, so this one not from the banish area but from the hand. Okay, hand, field, and graveyard. But if he comes out, you banish your material. I mean, his effect is you banish the material to special summon. You know, if this card is summoned, you can fuse in 1 level 8 or lower monsters from your extra deck except himself by banishing material from the field, from the hand, field, and graveyard. But then if we brought him out, would have been fucked because this guy would have like banished the shit, right? Banish our boss, and then we wouldn't be able to do it. So that's why, because we saw this motherfucker, I'm like, okay, he's gonna banish our shit so he can draw a card. The Tyrannical Dong King Yong Ying, and he gets to draw a card. Okay. So we'll dump this bad boy so we can get another Fallen Albaz to our hand, and we'll banish his shit. And we'll attack him for 3,000 to the face. And then his effect is to get a boss to hand, but he could have used Ash. But I think he needs to discard, right? Or something? I don't know. He's probably like, he's probably waiting for Brandish. But he doesn't know that or use all those fucking shit. So he's like, fuck it. Give him Falling Albaz to the hand. I'm not gonna Ash it. Okay. I'm like, okay, cool. So we're even in cards. 4, 1, 1, 4. So we're even. But remember, this fucker, when he leaves the field, other than going to the... Unless he goes to the top of the deck, there's no way, there's nothing you can do. Only way to stop this guy is he has to go to the top of the deck. That's why we play her. She bounces it to the top of the deck. To the hand, but it goes to the deck. Yeah, otherwise his effects goes through. See? So he Caius, and then his effect goes through. Yep. See right here. Oh, it doesn't show it. Anyway, yeah. The end of the field, it destroys all the... He's kind of like a Venom, starving Venom dragon. But you have to wait till the end of the turn. You can stop... let me see. Can you stop that? Oh yeah, only way you can stop it is by like negating it. Negating its effect or something. I don't know. Someone negated it before. I forgot how. But it's rare, you know. Alright, so we can use effect. Special summon. No, this is a normal summon the Ancient Warriors. Sang Mao. Mazahu. I don't know, I can't see this shit. It's too small. Mazado Zhenghu. Okay. Wow, you control another. Okay, that one don't give. Okay, monster. Your opponent monsters cannot target this card for attack. Okay, so you can attack the little pussy ass puny fucks if there's another one of his brother there, because he'll protect him. You can only use each of the following effects of ancient or ancient warriors. Matafu Sun Sung Mu, I don't know. Can't read it. Too damn small, man. Let me see. Let me get closer to the screen. Matafu Sun Mu. Oh no, Masterful Sun Mu. Damn, my eyes are bad. Oh wow. Good thing I play Yu-Gi-Oh. No one reads anyway, right? Can send one card from your hand. Oh, that's why he wanted to keep the dash, so you can send a card to the graveyard. Add one ancient warrior monsters from your deck to your hand, except ancient warriors. Masterful Sun Mu. If your other ancient warriors monsters effect activates, except during the damage step, you can target one monster your opponent controls, return it. Oh, it doesn't even target. Oh, he's gonna return dumbass kaiju back to his hand. That's alright, we got the same shit. We got her. See, we don't need no other card. She could just do that shit by herself. Alright. So he's gonna dash discard fucking bitch to get the green dude. See, you forgot that this guy's gonna kill all their fucking shit at the end of the turn. You forgot about that. But he wanted to return his I would have just done this, return that, and then call it a day. I mean, attack, of course, and then call it a day. But he wanted to go for the game. Whose effects is actually? Oh, him. Okay. So he's gonna return bad boy to his hand. See, he's dumb. He should have just attack, and then call it a day, because that fucking shit's gonna be. Oh, he probably thought what's his name was gonna stop the effect, but the effect already happened. So he's gonna attack. Wait, let me see these fuckers. Let's read this shit. Ancient warriors, ingenious Zheng Kong. If this card is added from the deck to your hand by the effect of the ancient warriors card, you can special summon it. When a spell trap card is activated, quick effect, you can send one face up warrior continuous spell trap you control to the graveyard. Okay, hold on. When a spell trap card is activated. Okay. So that sending one of his continuous shit negate the spell and trap card, okay? You can send one face up ancient warrior continuous spell trap, okay. Negate the activation when a monster's effect is activated while you control ancient warriors, which is Luke Zhang. Quick effect. You can send one face up ancient warriors continuous to the Control to the graveyard. Negate the activation. You can only use each of the thing. Yeah, he could have negated when this thing was happening, but it already happened. Because the effects goes as soon as he goes to the graveyard or leaves the field other than top of the deck. It already happened. So he thought he was gonna be able to negate that shit, right? Okay, what about the ancient? What's his name? He doesn't even have that card anyway. Ancient warrior. What's his name? Wow. Okay. Wow. A monster's effect is activated while you control ancient gear virtuous Liu Kang. Lu Kuang. He doesn't have that card here. What's virtuous? Doesn't have a virtuous Liu Kang here. Let me see. Oh, he's over here. That's virtuous. That's one. You need that guy. Doesn't have it, so what this guy? Gain 300 attack for each monster your opponent controls. You ain't getting shit. Then I don't have nothing. During your turn only, you can only use the following effects. Oh, ancient warriors: Lubellion, Zangde. Once per turn. If you control 2 or more ancient warriors monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. If your opponent controls more monsters than you do, you can activate the effects this turn. Effect of this card and make up to 2 attack on monsters during each battle phase this turn. Okay. Pretty good. He's at, how much is he? 20, 27? 2700. Alright, let's go. Ouch. So he took another, what? 700 to attack. Attack. Main phase 2. So you think this guy's gonna stop the destruction because this is once per turn during your standby phase, you gotta detach this motherfucking material. The attack position cannot be destroyed. Okay, if it's an attack, can't be destroyed by opponent's cards. Affects your opponent. Your opponent cannot target this attack position. Okay, he's in. While I was in defense, face up. Defense position. Change all of the face up monsters on the field to defense. Also negate their activated effects of monsters and use in defense. Okay, so it goes in defense and the effects are negated. Okay, let's go. Let's see. End phase, our shit's gonna just throw everybody, die. And goodbye. You forgot about my fucking Mirrorjade, the Iceblade Dragon. So it's gonna. We don't have a dark. I mean, a light. So Just gonna have to throw it honest. I could bring her back, but I want her to die. So, cause we need a light. So now we go honest. I mean, fucking Ash Blossom. Alright. So we're gonna go. So we're gonna go into Phoenix. Knightmare Phoenix. Blow up that card. Cause you don't need this. Cause this works better in the graveyard. Gonna banish him, add another, so we have another card in hand, but we don't want that. So we bring him down, attack twice, 3,000, another 19 this game. So that's it against this ancient warrior. Alright, man, thanks for watching. So this awesome deck's gonna be in the description if you want to see it, but if not, thanks for watching, man. See you guys next time. Enjoy.